hope to see you again soon, Master Weathervane. Marcus Maria Alistair, Master of Magic.
P.S. I would like to pass my magic glasses on to you as a gift. I do not need them anymore. My nose belongs in the fresh air, not amongst old books.
I think he added that last part himself.
This is really very nice of Master Marcus, but couldn't he have kept his thirst for action under control just for a few more hours? I could really use him here. And he's not likely to find his brother there either. He's off looking for the island in some archive, not standing on some battlefield. It can't be helped. He's gone. I'll just have to carry on alone.
Where's she?
The pillar holds up this little roof. It looks pretty strong. Good idea.
Don't want to get past the guard.
You've already kept that promise once before.
Of course.
But what's with this oh so important message then?
Come with me to the Mage Tower. I'll show you there.
Okay.
Hurry, or none of us will be in control of our own destinies. Help us, Master Alistair. You're our only hope.
This is not good at all.
Now do you understand? We have to do something. If the Archmage hasn't returned soon, we have to find the island's location using the book and then rescue the artifact ourselves.
You're right. We have to do something. No mortal should be in possession of such power. I'm in.
Yay! And there's an airship moored right outside. Maybe Cap and Nate will fly us to the island.
One thing at a time. First, we have to find out where this island is.
There's something on top of that cabinet. Some papers of some sort. Maps, maybe.
I switch to her. And then I get the papers.
There are several large pieces of paper on top of the bookcase. Could possibly be maps. No problem. That looks like a tactical map to me. There are troop movements marked on it. Presumably that was years ago. One of the maps is a rough copy of the map on the wall. I can use it to mark where the island is situated, but we'll have to locate it first.
Ah, map.
That's the Encyclopedia Fantastica, a torrid attempt to squeeze all the world's knowledge between two book covers.
Ooh, wait a minute.
I can't read it. These distrustful mages have written it using magic ink.
I knew it. I gotta switch back to Wilbur.
That is probably the thickest book I've ever seen. It says Encyclopedia Fantastica here. Fantastic knowledge in just one volume. The strange thing is that most of the pages are completely blank. I mean, our world isn't that uninteresting. Incredible! Now I have the glasses on. The pages are filled from top to bottom with fine script. Without the glasses, the pages appear totally empty. So the glasses are as useful as they are cool. What should I look for? Let's see what we can find. Sauron, Semolina, Shysta, Sordia, an island located in the Silent Sea, probably named after a long-forgotten sorcerer. That's all it says. No information as to where the island actually is. Pretty skimpy. I found him less charming than I'd expected. Probably important leaders don't have time to be polite. Adelaide of Sad Hills, Alabaster Processing, Alistair the Shrink, Alistair the Third of High... here we are. Alistair Mordred Michael Mechtild, Archmage. Blah blah, born the second of 4 children, brother Marku, blah blah, Mage Academy summa cum laude, Order of Merlin first class, level 99 Archmage, blah blah, work on sheep, metamorphosis, owner of some of the world's most powerful magical artifacts, blah blah, head of the Alliance Secret Service, advisor to the king, blah blah. Strange. Why does it always say blah blah? You'd think the authors would take more care with the entry for someone that important. Okay, it was worth a try. Dad always says, what you don't have in your head, you'd better have in your books. I would have thought there'd be more books here. No wonder the Archmage's gone elsewhere to seek information.
Is she gonna have to be the one to open it? Oh. No?
That's a swamp creeper, a plant-eating plant. It creeps up on its quarry and chokes them from behind. The Archmage and I appear to have a hobby in common. But naturally, we elves don't use any gadgets to observe the planets and stars.
Each one of them
A
has
few
something
papers,
different to look at.
magic gadgets, and junk.
There's a little sheep on the desk.
A large map of the country with dozens of towns, villages, and settlements. Oh, that wasn't there in the past.
To look at. Oh. Plant moved. Look.
Strange idea, stretching a map over a globe like that. How are you supposed to use it? Now that's what I call magic. Fantastic. That's a telescope. Grandad has one. The question is it a masterpiece of technology or magic? Or perhaps both? Wow! No idea what these globes are supposed to represent, but they're gorgeous. A huge map of the entire country, and I've only seen a tiny corner of it to date. Hello, Evo.
What's up?
Let's have a look in the Gremlin's book. Somewhere there must be a reference to the island of Sordia.
Okay, now, what do we have here? A story about a magician and his sheep.
Oh, a story about mages, with pictures.
You won't like this story, believe me. Here, this is the travel log of a fairy explorer. In it, he describes how he landed on an island. He sketched the temple ruins.
And the professor believes that the artifact is in this temple on the island of Sordia.
Exactly. The fairy explorer described his route very precisely.
Never heard of it.
Me neither. We have to find it.
I have to think a minute. Could you take over here?
Of course.
Take over.
Now then, Krunpak. I will find you eventually.
I don't believe this. I just can't find the place.
Me neither. It isn't on the map.
But why would this fairy explorer describe a place that doesn't exist? Or did it once exist but is now abandoned?
That's it.
Hmm?
Krunpak is the name of the place in the Shades language. When the fairy explorer was there, it was a shade town. But this map is new, so it'll have the human name of the town.
So we have to find out what the town of Krunpak used to be called.
Exactly.
To each other.
The town guard will only let mages and people with prior invitations up there. Looking at your clothes, my guess is that you pretended to be a mage.
I'm not pretending to be a mage. I am a mage, with a diploma.
I find it quite difficult to believe that a young gnome from the White Ridge Mountains is a mage.
But it's true. I did the training with Master Marcus down in the city.
You learn everything that one needs to know for the mage diploma in a few hours.
Aye. Wasn't easy, though. Almost killed me.
I think you should have a bit more of a think. I'm going to take a break.
Sure, no problem.
Back to Wilbur.
It's no use. We need to know what this Krunpak place was called before. This map only shows the place's old name.
Okay. Use the book.
Okay. What should I look for? Alright, I just hope the encyclopedia is more up to date than the map. Kedguri, Kayak, Kedguri, Kismet, Crunabel the Terrible, Crunpak. Crunpak, once known as Redstonbury, is a town in the southern heath, known mainly for its salt mining and the blah blah blah. Redstonbury, this is it.
Red.
So, Redstonbury, where are you? There it is! Redstonbury.
Excellent. From there, we have to follow the footsteps of the fairy explorer. There are 7 steps in total. I'll read them out, and you look where it takes us, okay? Good. We're in Redstonbury. The first point is 2 days' march north to the foot of the mountains. Where's that? Mark the place.
You here?
Okay, from there, 1 day's march eastwards. The place has to be somewhere on a large plain. Next step, go northeastwards until you reach the road. You got it? Follow the road in a northerly direction until you reach a river. The next marker goes where the road meets the river. Follow the river to its mouth.
Mouth.
That's good. Now head south. Follow down the coast until you reach a large bay. East of the bay there should be islands. Mark the bay. Okay, from there head northeast. It's the second island along. You got it?
Second island.
That must be the Isle of Sordia right there.
The fairy's journey to the island was a little strange, but I do believe that you're right. Let's mark the island on a small map.
So, now we've found the island, all we need is some transportation.
And that is floating outside.
Give her a piece of her mind.
Orcs are tough, strong, and aggressive. That one there looks fit. I don't know if I could eliminate her. If at all, it would be with speed, or with brains. Goods are transported in bales. This one here appears to be very heavy. One could get onto the airship via the plank were it not for an ugly orc woman standing on it. Modern airship parts are made out of metal. The metal frame's built for heavy loads.
I've never seen a creature like that before. It's similar to the demon from the inn. Maybe it's just an animal.
Hello, human.
Hello, my lovely.
Why have you been captured? What do you stand accused of?
I'd like to know that too. I'm a harmless adventurer.
Exactly. It's just some dumb coincidence that most of your adventures happen to be illegal, right?
If you're involved with illegal activities, then you should be punished.
Well, he will be now.
I don't think anybody deserves what's about to happen to me.
What? Has the prospect of torture finally shut your fat gob?
I just think that nobody deserves spending 3 days alone with you on an airship, that's all.
I've had enough. Farewell.
You'll be back. They all come back.
Hello, orc.
What do you want, elf?
I need the human for a few days. Will you lend him to me?
No, I'm carrying out a task and I'll fulfill it.
Then I'll take him.
If you can get past me.
Meow.
Shut it, Nate.
There's never a mud wrestling pit when you need it most.
Do you really think that you have a ghost of a chance against Mazaz?
Who are you?
I am Mazaz.
Is that a strapping master swordsman that you've got locked up there? I need him.
Hey, marry me, elf.
I want that human and I'll have him before sundown.
Ooh, elfie.
I'm looking forward to seeing how you're going to achieve that, elf.
See you around, orc.
I hope not.
Here, Ivo, a power elixir. Maybe you can use it.
Thank you. The gnome says that it's a power elixir. That might well be, but I don't have the slightest intention of trying it unless there's some really good reason.
I can think of a reason.
Hello, Orc.
What do you want, Elf?
How about this little competition? Elf against Orc. It'll be a classic.
As long as it's not going to be about who can best howl at the moon by a swamp, then the result is a given.
What about dental care, general education, or thunderous thighs?
Shut it, Nate. So, what do you suggest?
How about with a bit of ballet?
I knew it. Only a young elf weed could suggest something like that.
Young elf. I was here even before you orcs were invented.
Then you should possess some kind of skills that go beyond dancing around a bit. So, what do you suggest?
You think that you're strong, so how about a bit of arm wrestling?
You are joking, aren't you? An elf beating an orc warrior at arm wrestling? Never!
So, are you willing to give it a shot?
Of course. Why not? Come here. Okay, let's do it. Hey, Elf. I said let's do it. Let me know when you're ready. Shall we warm up? Right. I'm ready. Shall we start?
She's... Ow. That looked like it broke her arm.
Puh.
Let me know when you're ready.
What's the matter? Fed up already?
I can't feel anything. I wonder if it worked.
I wonder if it worked. Well... let's find out.
Hello, Orc.
What do you want, Elf?
Another round of arm wrestling.
How about another round of arm wrestling?
Now, there's someone who likes to be humiliated. I will flatten you.
We'll see about that. This time I'm playing for real.
Of course!
I was holding with ease. I just wonder how long that power elixir works. The net is now lying on the plank. You can't cross the plank without stepping on the net. As someone who comes from the mountains, I'm not really an expert on ships, but that's called a thingy.
I need my rope back.
Yes!
Magic! There's magic at play here.
An elf would never cheat, as well you know.
I want revenge!
Perhaps some other time.
Oh, hi.
Got it.
All right, anyway, we got to switch back to Eve.
Hello, Orc.
What do you want, Elf?
So, another round of arm wrestling?
You were just lucky. I wasn't concentrating.
Of course.
Yeah, okay.